Hello everyone, it's Galina. Today I'm going to show you how to create this easy and fun shaker card using just a few dies and stamps. I'm going to start die cutting my card panels and card frames for my card, and I'm going to cut out them from a light gray cardstock and one panel from a white regular cardstock. I'm using a beautiful die set called Darling Ribbons and Frames from Studio Katia. All supply links you can find in the video description below. Also, you can find additional information on blog posts, so don't forget to check it out. Next, I'm going to create my shaker window, and I'm going to use a shaker heart die, and I will cut out this heart only from white panel. This die cuts a lot of pieces, as well as inside and outside dotted borders, few frames and little heart in the center. For my card, I want to use two frames on a shaker window, but I want to make them from another cardstock. I'm going to run this die through my die cutting machine 2 more times, and I'm going to use white glitter paper as well as holographic cardstock. As I was saying, I need just 2 frames, and I'm going to combine a thin frame from holographic cardstock and a thicker frame from a white glitter cardstock. And of course, I'm going to keep those other die cuts for my future projects. I decided to decorate my card with a few floral images, and I'm going to stamp them on my white frame. For this card, it's better to use some small or tiny floral images, and I want perfect ones in Flourishing Note stamp set. The wall stamp is quite big, but it includes some small peonies and other flowers, and they will look awesome on this card. So I'm stamping with a super light brown ink, and I'm stamping just on the left and right side of this frame. Also, I'm stamping a few more small flowers on the bottom of this frame to make the floral composition complete. There are a few small sentiment stamps in this set, and I'm going to use 2 of them. I'm going to combine this little just a note to say hello stamps, and I'm placing them on my acrylic block, and I'm going to stamp them with a dark brown ink in the center of my light gray panel. I placed my hard die card in the frame because I want to make sure I stamp right in the center. And now I'm going to create my shaker base. At first, I need to adhere a little plastic window to my frame die cut. I'm using a small acetate sheet from Studio Katia, and I'm going to adhere it using my double-sided adhesive tape. I'm placing a small adhesive tape pieces on the back side of my frame, and next I'm going to cover that frame with a plastic sheet. After that, I can decorate my shaker window, and I'm adhering those 2 frames I cut before using Studio Katia liquid glue. It's strong enough to hold them in places. And I'm inlaid those 2 frames directly in my frame. I added a lot of foam tape on the back side of my frame to add dimension, so I can put a lot of sequins or gems inside of the shaker. This time I'm going to use a pastel colors confetti as well as some iridescent bubbles and tiny crystal butterflies to decorate my card. I put a small amount of my embellishments right in the center of the panel, and I need to carefully cover that panel with my shaker base I made before. And now I can check if my shaker works. Next, I'm attaching my shaker on a light gray card panel with a liquid glue. I'm adding a final touches on my card. I'm placing a few butterflies on my card on the left side and the right side from my shaker, and I'm adhering them with liquid glue as well. I adhered my finished panel on a standard size A2 card base, and now I can play with the shaker. It looks so amazing, and this design can work with an anniversary card or maybe a wedding card. So I hope you will try this idea, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye!